Hi, I'm Mrs. Kilpatrick. I'm your child's AP chemistry teacher. I just wanted to hop on here, introduce myself, introduce the course, and my expectations for the course. So, my name is Mrs. Kilpatrick. This is my 18th year of teaching, and this is my 7th year at Nice High School. So, for this year, we are in AP Chemistry. So, AP Chemistry is a very fast-paced course. It is the curriculum for Gen Chem 1 and Gen Chem 2 of college. And it also has a lab component. So technically, depending on the score, depending on the university, depending on the major, it could be worth up to 8 credits of college chemistry credit, depending on all of those things, of course. So my expectation is that everybody is successful on the AP exam and can be successful in their college chemistry courses in the future. So that being said, let me just kind of introduce some of the resources that I do have and some of the things that will happen this year as far as the course goes. So I have a website. I do not really use Schoology because I found that counties will often adopt software and then 2 years later we'll just get rid of it. So about 10 or so years ago, I made a website called kilpatrickscience.com. And in the recent year, I've been moving my website over to a new website that is a little bit cheaper to maintain. So the new website is chempatrick.com. See right here. And there is also a login for this website too. So the login for this website, the username is Alchemist with a capital A, Alchemist1, and the password is Edward Kelly, capital E, capital K, 2023, and capital letters do matter for that. So when you log in, this is the main page that you will see. There's a link down here. There's actually 2 links important for AP. One is the calendar. I will promise I'm going to try my best to maintain this calendar. So it will tell you kind of like what happened if you miss class. So you click on whatever the course is, and then it'll tell you what notes we covered for that day, or if you missed a quiz or a lab or whatnot. So like I said, I will do my very best to maintain that. I also have another link that is important. It's Play Pose It Tips for AP Chemistry. I do use a website occasionally called Play Pose It where I assign videos. And that's just because of the nature of the course. It is a very fast-paced course. So occasionally I do pick a video for a review topic that should have been covered either pre-IB or honors chemistry for the students to go back and review. So they have to log into this website. They just need a name, and then they pick a username and a password for this, and then they are able to log in and then watch the video and answer a few questions as the video progresses. And those are assigned occasionally, and then they are grades. So they should be technically easy formatives, and I do I have to have them do this just because of the way it's a very fast-paced course. So those are the 2 links on the main page. But if you go to the AP site, what you'll find is this. I have some links on the right that are kind of interesting, like good resources. But I also have some links on the left, which are for each unit. I have a set of videos. If you click on the videos, it's me essentially going through the notes. So I've recorded all my lectures. I've started doing this years ago, and I do try to go back and update them because I've been doing this for 10 years. I do teach a little differently every now. I find better ways to do things. So anyway, it's me talking. It's me going over problems. If they miss class, I do expect them to do that because this is one of those courses that if you miss a class, it's harder to catch up, to get caught up if you don't have these kind of resources. So you click on this. I have videos. I also have a note packet. So the note packet is there for them to fill out as I go over whatever notes I have. It also matches all of my videos as well. Okay. And then I have other links I always have a set of FRQs for the kids to work through because the AP exam has multiple choice and it has FRQs, so short response questions. So I always have a set of FRQs for the kids to work through. I have some practice questions, and then I also have, usually I link the answer keys, or I will also have a tracker which might have the answer keys on them, which is usually for the FRQs. So if you do use the QR code, that will lead you to an answer key for that FRQ. So there are a lot of links on here for review. So that being said, okay, this is my website. Now, the way the course works in general is that every unit or every quarter, they will have 3 summatives. So the summatives are going to be, well, let me specify it. They'll have 3 major summatives. The 3 major summatives will be mostly multiple choice and like grid-in responses. And then they will be given almost once a week an FRQ for a very small summative score. So every quarter, they will receive 7+ FRQs, and then each of those will be weighted as 10 points in the summative category. Now, I'm going to be dropping 2 of those FRQs every quarter. If I go above 7 FRQs for the quarter, I will be dropping at least 3, depending. I probably will not be going higher than that, but they will at least get 2 dropped FRQs per quarter. Now, quizzes, there will be 2 quizzes per summative, and those quizzes are usually either not FRQs, they are usually multiple choice or grid-ins, and then those, once a quarter, I drop 1 quiz score. Also, I will be going back once the test is done. If their quiz scores are lower than their summative scores, I will replace those quiz scores with that summative score. Now, at the end of every quarter, we have a quarter exam, which is a comprehensive test, and then that can remediate any of the summative scores that they have previously taken. That includes the FRQs as well. So they have plenty of chances to remediate anything, and then the fact of it is I know this is a hard course. It's a very fast-paced course, and I want them to keep striving to achieve success in the course. So I want to give everybody that opportunity to show growth and then prove that they can be successful. So that's the way that I'm going to be doing the majority of the grades. I mean, that's quizzes and tests, which is a good chunk of it. There will be other scores like the videos. The videos are in there. Those are going to be smaller formatives, but larger than others. I do have labs. The labs, though, essentially what I expect them to do if they miss a lab is to get that data from a partner, because I do expect them to be able to do the analysis. The lab stuff, that whatever we do in the lab shows up on the test or the FRQs. So it does get tested in some way or another, which is why I want to make sure that they are able to do the data analysis and understand the lab itself. The other items for that you might be interested in, well, my email address is brandy.kilpatrick@stjohns.k12.fl.us. If you ever have any concerns or questions, please feel free to reach out and email me. I am available for any kind of suggestions, any kind of help. I have a lot of resources if anybody's looking for extra work, any extra practice, or just extra help, clarification. I'm always here to help with that. I also have other resources such as IB students who have taken AP chemistry and who have been successful that I can also recommend if they're looking for another student to kind of sit down and try to get help from as well. Also books. So there are lots of great textbooks for AP chemistry. We do have an actual textbook, and if you're looking for that extra resource, Miss Million would be happy to check out a textbook to you. If you're looking for a textbook, or not a textbook, but just a resource in general to purchase, I would recommend either the Princeton version for AP Chemistry. It has a great multiple choice practice questions. If you're looking for just a resource for like content wise, there is a book by Adrian Dingle, Crash Course for Chemistry, and it's very good. I would recommend that. Now, that being said, if anybody has any questions or concerns at any point, please feel free to reach out to me. The students are able to reach me through Remind as well if they ever need me to clarify something or answer a question. And I know that this is going to be a great year. I already feel it. It's going to be a really fun year. So any questions or concerns, just shoot me an email. Thank you.